One of the reasons men and women disagree is perspective. For example, umalaya. From a woman's perspective, I don't know about you, but for me, that's the hardest job I can think of. One, it's a high risk job. It means on a good day, it's really, really good. But on a bad day, it can mean I am meeting my maker. I have to think about the diseases that we all know about. I have to carry the shame, the guilt, the stigma that comes with that line of work. From society, family members, everyone. I have to deal with the fact that I deal with all types of men. The abusers, humiliators, miserable, depressed, every type of toxic man I can think of, I have to deal with them. If we go spiritually, I have to deal with all those soul ties, sex ties. People carry demons. I am letting in those demons in me. I have to be okay with my body having to let people in me, different types of people, the energies, the emotions, everything about that doesn't scream easy. It screams heavy. We just see, oh, selling pum pum, ka-ching, easy. But when you think about it, it's heavy. And that is from my imagination because I don't have that experience. That is from my imagination. That is why I cannot even think of that job. It screams high risk, high risk, high risk. But let's look at it from a male's perspective. I've already said men don't have a real fear for women. That means when a man is projecting himself into the situation, he's just seeing, oh, selling pum pum, ching, easy money. Because he's not coming in with the weight, the fear, having to let people in you. Because for him, he will enter this situation from a man's perspective, not the woman who's being entered, not the woman who has real fear for men. And that is one of the reasons I stopped arguing with men, because they will come from a man's perspective. I will come from a woman's perspective. They have not lived this world as a woman. I have not lived this world as a man. So for me, arguing is pointless. And I usually see women saying, oh, it's easy, man. We all know it's not. As a woman, you know it's not. Having to deal with all types of men. You with your one narcissist, you're seeing misery. Imagine having to deal with 100 of them. You with your one abuser, you're seeing misery. Imagine having to deal with 100 of them. Plus the shame, the stigma. Emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, spiritually, you know the weight that comes with that. So for the men who like to come to my page to try and educate me, to tell me their perspective, yeah, you can do that. I just read and I'm like, yeah, that's your perspective. Because there are men who come trying to educate me, trying to disagree with me. I have said what I've said. You can agree, disagree, I don't care. I have said what I've said. I see women trying to disagree with men on such topics. Your filters, your bias, your programming, his filters, his bias, his programming, they're different. They are different. I'm a self-love alchemist. I help you transform self-hatred to self-love. Come, we work on you. There is a third way, and it's enjoyable, and it's not hard, and it's safe, and it's going within. Come and see.